Hi and welcome to Pilates Therapy YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia. I would like to take you through a wall Pilates. We're doing standing only. It'll be under 10 minutes. I'm going to do some holds and some exercises for 20 seconds at a time. You might decide to up that as you go along. There is a little bit of repetitive nature to this, but we'll do a few different exercises. The level is up to you. I'll give you a few options, but the main thing is to engage your body while you're doing this. So I will change the camera angle a few times because you'll need to see my head down to my toes, and I might not be able to get that very well. So let's get started. So you need to have a clear wall space that you can work on. This is mine here. Okay. So I've got a space here. We're going to start with a plank hold. So you need to have your hands at your shoulders. Push your hands out towards the wall. Okay. Spread those fingers a little bit away from each other. Okay. Your distance from the wall depends on how you are feeling. So the closer you are with a lot of these exercises, the easier it is. If you want to make things a little bit more challenging, step away so then you've got a little bit more lean and a little bit more engagement through those arms. So we're going to start with a plank to start off with. When you're going into your plank, we're bending our elbows a little bit, coming up onto our toes, and I want you to think about engaging all of your trunk area and pushing your way through the wall. Okay, and coming into a lean. So I'm up on my toes, my head is coming towards the wall, but my back is straight. So my head's not dipping, my stomach's not dipping towards the floor, my bum is not out towards. Okay, if that position is too hard for you, step forward, lean into the wall a little bit. My feet are flat now, but I'm still engaging my arms, I'm still pushing through the wall, and I've still got that straightness or plank from my head all the way down to the end of my backside. So that's our first exercise. We're going to do a plank. The distance from the wall is up to you, and we are holding for 20 seconds. You need to come out of it. Okay, so I am up on my toes. I won't show you that. And we're just holding. Think about other things, and that's my timer. Okay. So that was our first exercise. The second one goes on from that. So we're going to be in the same sort of stance. Your back is going to be straight. We're leaning into the wall again, but we're doing push-ups. So your arms are going straight, bent, straight, and your eye, because I'm a little bit away from the wall, I'm rocking on my toes a little bit. If you are closer to the wall, it will just be an arm movement. So I'll show you the two modifications. So you can see my feet. For the first one, I'm quite close to the wall, okay? My hands have come from my shoulders again. I'm leaning in, and then I'm just pushing out to standing up straight and leaning in and pushing out. So that's the beginner. If you want to add to that a little bit, you step out a bit further, and you can keep on stepping out if you want. Your hands for this distance is about shoulder height from there, okay? I'm going to do my lean in first, that plank sort of shape, leaning into the wall and pushing back and leaning in. So you can see I'm rocking on my toes, my arms are going in and out. Still got that nice, strong commitment through our trunk, pushing through the wall, okay? And we're going to start. So get into your position, okay? And then we're going to do push-ups at the wall. So in, out. In. If it's too easy, step away a little bit. Maybe your hands might need to come down a little bit lower. It's all right. In and out. Okay, and that's our 20 seconds. All right. Then we are going to do a side action. Okay, so we're going to go into mermaids. Okay, start with facing sideways, arm is out straight, and then bend your elbow in so you're leaning on your forearm and you've got to lean. And again, we don't want to be dipping into the wall. We don't want to be leaning out. Okay, we are nice and strong. So you're engaging everything, you're tightening all your muscles up, you're pushing your weight through your wall, and then we're going to do mermaid arms, which is literally this arm is coming straight over and over. So we're just starting here. So our arm goes from our hip and up and over. Got that nice strong lean. We're just going to do about 10 of those. So I've only got about 2 left. I'm not counting as usual. And then we're going to change it. So we're going to have the arms the same action. But as your arm comes in, your hip is going to go in towards the wall. Your arm goes out, your hip goes away. And we're going to do 20 seconds doing that action. Okay? So I'm leaning on my arm, nice and strong. I'm pushing my hip in. I'm pushing it away. I'm pushing my hip into the wall, pushing it away. Dip and dip and dip. Okay. So now we are turning. Okay, and we are going to, oh no, sorry, we're doing one more on our side. Basically, we have that same position. So straight arm, bend in, have that nice strong lean again. Okay, remember, if you want to make it a little bit easier, you get closer. Okay, so it's not so much of a lean. If you want to, you can step away even further and lean into that arm. But the main thing is that you are straight all the way through, and we're doing that plank shape. All right, get into your position. The exercise is leg lifts. Okay, so we're just going into that position, and you're just going to be lifting your legs, and that's a 20-second exercise. Okay, so get your position. Hopefully you're in it already. Nice and strong, and that leg is just going up and down. And that's the end of that one. Now we're going to come around to our back against the wall. Okay, so again, the distance from the wall that your legs are going to be is really up to you. So I'm just going to do my camera angle before I get going. So we're going to do a wall sit. So you need to bring your backside against the wall. Bring yourself down. Your feet. Okay, wide legs is a little bit more secure. Getting all the way down, so then your legs are parallel, that's harder. If you're struggling to do it, maybe start up high. Main thing, push your back into the wall. And then get your wall sit going. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Get your position. We've got that 20 seconds. Push those shoulders in, that backside into the wall. Holding it there, arms can be wherever you want them to be for this one. Think about other things, about burn happening. And then bring yourself up. Shake those legs around. We have another wall sit with an arm movement. Okay. So again, you need to sit down wherever you need to sit down. And our arm movement, we're pushing our back into the wall. Our arm movement, we have goalpost arms. So we're trying to get the back of our hands to the wall. You're going to slide your hands up as far as they can, and then bring your elbows to your waist. I'll bring down the camera at an angle so you can see. Okay, I want you to get into your seated position first. Get those goalpost arms happening. Okay, oops, wrong way, camera. Not very professional, am I? Okay, so we're going to start again. Get into your position. Okay, my time will go off in a second. Okay, so get into your position. Goalpost arms. So sitting down, goalpost arms. Hands are up against the wall. And we're trying to keep your arms attached to the wall the whole time. Fingertips, elbows to waist. Now, some people will find that your arms are coming out here, and that's fine. Push that back in. and try to get those arms to go back as far as you can. Okay, and we've done 20 seconds. We're going to go back to our side arms. I'm going to do it facing away from the camera, so I apologise now for my backside facing you, but you can see a different angle of my body this time when I'm doing it. So we're starting with that lean, straight arm straight out from our shoulder. We lean in and put our forearm on to the wall. We've got our nice straight body here, so nice and taut. Your arm's just going to go up and over. We're just doing that mermaid arm 10 times. And then we're going to add that dip. Okay, so remember, as you push your hand to the wall, your hip is coming in. You bring your hip out. Hip in, hip out. So keep that arm movement going. It does not really matter if you do your hip in as your arm goes the other way. It's just that movement. We're dipping our hip to the wall, away from the wall, to the wall, away from the wall. But we're keeping that lean and keeping that weight going through your arm, but also engaging or having everything nice and tight. Let everything go. Have a little shake around. We are going to do our leg lifts next. Okay, so I always have that little shake around. Do what you need to do for your body in between. We go back into that position, straight arm, lean in, strong lean, and now we'll do that leg lift. Okay, so up and down. Keep nice and taut. Weight through the wall. Strong core. Engaging everything. So it's not like jelly. We're not dipping into the wall. We've got that point. Okay. So that's our leg lifts on that side. And then we're going to finish up by doing a couple of exercises facing the wall again. So we did our side leg lifts. This time we're going to do back. So same position as before. Okay, so you're coming out, your arms are sort of basically from your shoulders coming out. But if that's too strong for you, step it in a little bit further. If you need more of a challenge, step your feet even further away. So you're going to go into that plank hold again, but this time, once you're in that hold, you're going to lift a leg, bring that down and lift the other leg. Okay, so this time we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay, so get into your position. I'm going to count for 30. So go into your position. Okay, and now we lift 1. So keep that lean, push those hands into the wall. Nice, strong back, nice and straight. And another 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. And bring that up. Shake that around. Then we're going to do the opposite. So we do our legs behind. This time we're going to do knee crunches in. Okay, if we're doing it on the floor, we'd probably call it mountain climbers. Or on all fours, we might call it a crunch. Okay, starting with that lean again, exactly the same. Okay, and then we do one knee up towards the wall, and then the next knee. Okay, we're doing 20 on each side. Still got that lean, still pushing your weight through the wall, making sure that everything is nice and straight. And one more on each leg. And we're done. Shake those hands around. Well done. If you've been engaging everything while you've been exercising, pushing into your weight into the wall, keeping that nice tight plank shape for all of those exercises, then you're going to probably feel that a little bit. And if you do it again, maybe judge your timing. Maybe you do more, do less. Step into the wall, step away from the wall. So you can modify this for whatever your body is telling you. I hope you enjoyed it. We might do another sort of lot of exercises using the wall, bench, chair. Who knows what we're going to get up to next time. If you enjoyed this exercise little routine, this exercise snack, then please like or subscribe. If you'd like some more information about my classes that I do, please send me an email. I'll put my email in the description. And I'll see you another time.